Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to me, Hey, what's up, people of Earth? This is DanLockhart of the Honda Valkyrie DanLockhart YouTube channel. And today I'm doing a new On the Mountain Skiing with Dan video. This was my second time up on the mountain. And actually the snow was pretty good. I was still kind of hurting from my first time up on the mountain. I used to teach karate, and I did karate for many, many years. And we had this kick that we do called a lower roundhouse kick, Gedan Moashigiri in Japanese. And when you did that kick, you'd pivot on the non-kicking leg, you pivot on the ball of the foot, and you crank your hips around, and then you take your shin bone and drive it into the quad of your opponent. And frankly, that's kind of how my quads felt after the first time I went skiing this year. It felt like somebody did like 100 low kicks on me. Oh man. It's getting better though. The last time I was up on the mountain, I made about 4 or 5 runs. And, I actually took the Silver Queen lift up to the top of the mountain, which takes you up to some of the more advanced runs, kind of advanced intermediate runs, if you will. And I did okay with that, and I didn't feel so bad the following day after my last trip up there. I'd like to get back up there. I was going to go today, but it's getting kind of late in the day, and I want to take the bus up there now. And so you have to plan a little bit sooner. When I went up to the mountain the previous seasons, I would go up after 2 o'clock, try to get to the mountain by 2, because they had free parking in the north parking lot up there after 2. But they changed that this year. They have a new thing where you're supposed to do the QR code, and then they'll charge your credit card from the QR code. And they say that the parking has to be paid for from the morning, I forget what time of the morning it is, it's like 7 or something like that, until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I decided I didn't want to do that anymore. And you can find places to park if you want to hunt around and look, but my new strategy is to just ride the Cresta Butte South bus. That's a shuttle bus that goes directly to the drop-off point right at the ticket office, right on the mountains. I'm going to start doing that. The shuttle bus out of our neighborhood doesn't cost anything, and I've ridden it before, but not consistently. But that's what's going to happen this year. I can just drive over to our bus station here. It's like probably a half a mile or so away from our house here. I could even walk over there and just catch a bus up there and back. And the nice part about that is I don't have to trudge through the parking lot or anything like that. I mean, they just drop you off right at the ticket office, so that's perfect. I do need to do some work on my skis because it felt like there was Elmer's glue on the bottom of my skis. I need to wax them really bad. I bought some of this liquid wax from Amazon, and it's kind of like a shoe polish kind of thing. You kind of squeeze it a little bit and some of that liquid runs out into the brush part, and you just run that down the ski. It's really easy to do. I just haven't taken the time to do that, but I really need to do that because when I come off the lift, it's like, man, I have to work just to get to, there's a little bit of elevation where I could start going downhill. Well, Christmas is just around the corner, and in past years, prior to the ownership of Vail Resorts, Crested Butte used to have a Santa ski where they would have like a little party out at one of the restaurants on the mountain, and everybody would dress up in their Santa suits, and then at like 3:15 in the afternoon, everybody would ski down the mountain. But that hasn't happened since Vail took over. Now, Karen and I we're going to do our own Santa ski sometime next week. We're going to go up on the mountain and put our Santa costumes on and go ski around a little bit. Even though they didn't do the formal Santa ski anymore, at least we can do our bit. And Crested Butte's a lot like many of the other ski areas in that they make artificial snow to start out with before the natural snow comes, because they never know how much natural snow they're going to get, so they have to be able to open the mountain regardless of what the natural weather conditions are. I have to say the people that make the snow on Crested Butte really do a good job with it. They're professionals for sure. Vail Resorts is one of the biggest ski conglomerates in the world. They own and manage several different ski areas, and I kind of liked it the old way when Crested Butte was just privately owned. There was other things that the Crested Butte people did that I liked that Vail Resorts doesn't do anymore. Like in the summertime, Crested Butte Mountain Resort used to do a 4th of July fireworks show, and also on New Year's. And now last summer, Vail Resorts did some kind of laser light show, and I didn't go see it, but I heard it was kind of lame. Some people liked it, and other people said it was kind of stupid. So, yeah, and I don't think, I'm not sure. Last year they did do fireworks show on New Year's, so hopefully we'll make it up there this year and see if they're going to do that. Well, the sun's been out for the last few days, and we're not supposed to get snow again until next Tuesday or Wednesday, so we'll see how that goes. In this video, the snow is actually, like I said before, the snow is pretty good. They got a good base down, the artificial snow. And at that time, we'd had a couple small storms that moved through the area and gave us maybe another 7 or 8 inches total. I forgot to see what it was at the base, but we're off to a pretty good start this year. It's not bad for early season. The last time that I was up on the mountain, I actually made a couple of runs where I was the only one on the entire side of the mountain that I was on. I did not see another skier anywhere. This happens during the week in Crescent Butte. You can go on runs late in the afternoon and there's absolutely nobody around. That's perfect. Of course, the amount of people that are on the mountain is directly related to what holiday is going on at any given point in time. And so with the Christmas holiday coming up, things are going to pick up for sure. I think what happens is people like to see what kind of snow we're getting before they make their bookings, because why come here if you can't ski? Well, if you made it this far through my video, I do appreciate it, and I would ask you to consider giving me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and just to let you know, I intend to continue making videos in the off-riding season, and they're probably all going to be ski videos, but I just want to stay in touch with my subscribers, and if you like them, great. If you don't, that's fine too. I love to make the videos. It's a lot of fun for me. So thank you very much. Have a great day.